So I went to California's Great America. It was a Saturday. I was up in the Bay Area for some family stuff. Of course, trying to carve out some time to go to a park and ride some roller coasters, because that's who I am. When I'm in the Bay Area, I'm trying to do two things, dude, and that's drown myself with orange sauce and go to California's Great America. I've been here before. I've been there a couple times. My brother used to live in the Bay Area, so I would go anytime I was visiting him. I would try to squeeze in a little trip. Bay Area. Shout out Marcus. I have a special bond with this park. Why? Because the first time I visited this place, I was a freshman in high school. We had like a band trip. We went up to the Bay Area for a competition. It was my first time like ever kind of going to a new place on my own for the most part. And I remember being really scared and really nervous. We had our competition in San Francisco, and then the next day we had like the awards and all that shit at California's Great America. And basically my friends and I just like went to IHOP alone in the morning, which was sick. Walked to the park from our hotel. So dope. Looking back, they shouldn't have let us do that, but we did it and it was dope. Back then, they didn't have Railblazer or Gold Striker. I have ridden both of them since, but yeah, whatever. All good. I'm excited. I'm excited to ride some stuff. I don't really like Gold Striker. At least coming into this day, I'm like, I get it. I get why people liked it, but the rides I've had on it, the last rides I had on it, which were probably 2 years ago, were so god awful. Just so rough. I couldn't even enjoy it. Just like full survival mode type shit. I've gotten a lot of flack for that in the comments because it's beloved by many. Some people say it's even better than Ghost Rider. I'm excited to give it another shot. I've ridden a lot of new roller coasters since the last time I rode. Maybe it's better. Maybe I just had a bad day. I don't know. I'm excited. Also excited for Flight Deck and Railblazer, of course. Also excited to try Demon again. Last time I tried Demon, it was like so rough. I don't know. Maybe I just had a bad day or something. Got up in the morning. The park closed at 10 p.m. So we weren't like trying to get there super early. We're trying to chill, get some good rest. Got some lunch at Bertucelli's La Villa. One of my friends showed me this spot last time I was in the Bay Area, and it is so fucking good, dude. If you're going to get Great America, it's like, it's probably 20 minutes away. Like, go there. Eat there, dude. Incredible. Got the Chris combo. One of the greatest sandwiches I've ever had in my life. We shared a meatball and a cannoli. The cannoli was fucking crazy, dude. Rolled up to the park. I love the entrance to California's Great America. I know it used to be a Paramount park, so like, you know, a lot of love, a lot of not love, but a lot of money was put into it initially. And it looks cool. The flowers are on the sign and the fountain and the huge ass carousel. It's dope, dude. Immediately over to Gold Striker, the park's GCI wooden coaster. Why the fuck does this have a 4 as the thrill rating? Like, what is wrong with you? Like, what the fuck, dude? That's ridiculous. Last time I rode this, I remember it being an entirely different ride from like the front row and the back row. I remember the front being like pretty palatable, but the back row being so rough that you couldn't even like enjoy it at all. We wanted to do the front first. We didn't want to be scared away by some bullshit. So we got the front row ride, sick. I don't know, waited like 2 trains or something. Easy peasy. Total like 15-minute wait. Sick. Boarded that shit. Yo. It was pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. First drop is you know, you're like in the tunnel. It's okay. A little twisty, a little turny. That airtime hill, like right there, that like little speed hill type thing that they have on like Apocalypse and Magic Mountain. That shit was pretty good in the front. Go into it, dude. Airtime, sick. Fly up into that little turn, airtime. It was fun. I mean, kind of what I remembered in the front from last time. Not terrible. Like, it was rough. You know, like wooden coaster rough. It wasn't smooth, but it definitely wasn't like bad. Wasn't like, oh my god, that was way too rough. I can't do that again. It wasn't like that. It is aggressive. It is an aggressive ride the whole way through, dude. Even like the pre-lift section is aggressive and has you tossing around. Also, this airtime hill right here, it got my ass because like it doesn't even look like you're gonna get airtime, and then you do, and it scares the shit out of you, dude, because you're just flying up into that bar. Like, absolutely, like you don't have that lap bar, you're fucked. You're donezo. You're gone. Dude, I was riding in the front with like a shit ton of room. Like I only like did one click on that shit and it was very scary. There were a couple moments where I was genuinely scared I was gonna fly out. I think actually like halfway through the ride, I like clicked it down one more because I was like, fuck, I'm not taking any chances today. That was terrifying. Oh my God. Of course I know with the minimum verify I'm gonna be okay, but it's still scary, dude. But it was fun. I enjoyed the front row, dude. It was sick. You're getting like pushed into all those little airtime pops. So you're just getting crazy ass airtime in the front, dude. Like unhinged airtime. Like it's like you're on like a bucking bronco or something and it's trying to throw you out of the train. Like it feels like it's trying to make you fall out, which is pretty sick. And it's a super long ride. It just keeps going and going and going, and it's so fast the whole way through. It never feels like it's dying off or anything. Like everything is paced perfectly. I absolutely understand why people rate this ride so high. Front row, Gold Striker, goated. Awesome, dude. I feel like they just didn't waste any single section of track. Like every single section, like you're doing something at all times. There's no dead spots whatsoever. Like, oh, dude, we can fit a tiny little airtime hill in right here. Fuck yeah, let's do it. You're just getting like fucked from all angles every single millisecond that you're on Gold Striker. I definitely felt the like rougher parts of the ride. You know, like you can feel like what parts haven't been retracted and taken care of. But like I said, in the front, it's really not that bad. It's just like, oh, it's a little more shaky. We hit the brake run, just like, dude, that was sick, man. That was amazing. So sick. But also I was like, yo, if it only gets like, if it's way worse in the back, like I remember, it's going to be fucking rough, dude. It's going to be, we'll see. Okay, we'll see. We're here. We're going to do it. We're right back in line. Very short wait again. We got like row 10 or something. Close enough to the back. Going up the hill at airtime room again. Yanked down the drop, which was sick, dude. Back row, first drop, very, very good. Like, since you're like twisting to the right, you just get like crazy airtime up and crazy laterals to the left. So you're just like getting tossed around that shit. It's awesome. Immediately, the first turns in airtime hill, like, yo, this is not that bad. Like I remember telling my girlfriend, like yelling to her, like, yo, it's not that bad. And she was like, yeah, it's not that bad. Go into the first airtime hill, sick. Flying up, airtime. Okay, it's a little rougher. And then you hit those two spots with those two little S turns, and oh fuck, man, it was bad. The roughness on those two spots was enough to ruin pretty much the whole ride for me. And it's rough because you're like getting airtime. So like I got airtime. I was sitting on the left side of the train for left side of the train. So like I got airtime, so I was up, and then I just got thrown left by a massive jolt into the metal bar, and I hit my elbow super hard, and it like genuinely hurt. It wasn't like, ow, that hurt. It was like, fuck, that actually really hurt. And just like shaking your spine and like your brain inside your skull, like it's like you're riding a bull, right? But it's not like you're riding the bull and it's tossing you around. Like this is the part where you get thrown off the bull and then the bull is like trampling you and like fucking killing you. Like that's what Gold Striker in the back feels like. It was bad. And then the rest of the ride didn't get any better. There's that other S turn that was just so awful, dude. And it was survival mode at this point. Just like, oh fuck, like, oh no, what's coming next? And it's just so aggressive and like all the airtime throwing you around. And I don't know, like that first rough section, it like went from like, oh, I'm having fun to, oh fuck, this thing can hurt me right now. And I need to like be aware of what's going on so I don't actually hurt myself. Not good, but bad. And it's a shame because the forces were definitely way better in the back, dude. Definitely more airtime. Like I said, the first drop was way sicker. You're getting yanked down those little pops and the S turns in the hills. Like, dude, those S turns, if they were smoother, that shit might be like one of the greatest moments on any wooden coaster ever. But it was so fucking rough and painful that it just took me out of it, I should say. It took me out of it. I was bummed. Another way I can describe it is like if you've ever been to like a show for aggressive music, like hardcore or like death metal or something, like you're in those front couple rows and like you're having the time of your life, like you feel invincible, and then like someone jumps on you, blindsides you, and then you're all of a sudden like, holy fuck, I'm in danger right now, and then you're scared. I went into Gold Striker wanting to love it so bad. I wanted to come away being like, you know what, it's really not that bad. I was being a little bitch before, but no, it was pretty fucking bad. And I wasn't the only one. There were people on our train as well that were like, oh my God, that was rough. I don't even want to ride that again. We were the same way. That was it for the day there. But stay tuned. I'm going to talk about it a little bit more later, okay? There's a surprise at the end. I'm going to talk about it a little more later. After our second ride on Gold Striker, sorry, not our second ride. After our fucking boxing match, our fucking physical altercation with Gold Striker, we headed to Patriot. It was the next thing. B&M floorless coaster. It used to be the stand-up coaster, and they converted it into the floorless coaster. Last time I rode this, I remember it being fine. I remember it being a little jolty, little headbangy moments, but nothing bad. I remember the corkscrew being crazy, like just yanked over the corkscrew and like crazy airtime, and yeah. I'm not gonna say I was excited to ride it, but I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, let's do it. A little old floorless coaster, let's get it. Walked right on row 1, which was sick, and the Patriot sucked ass. It was so rough, dude. The entire time, banging the shit out of my head in the front row. It was bad. It was atrocious. Like, we were, the whole ride, we were laughing because of how bad it was, and just like, oh my God, this sucks. This sucks. Oh God, ow, this sucks, like the whole time. Which is a bummer because I don't remember it being that way. And I used to always like stand up for Patriot because it got a lot of hate because people are like, oh, it's just so boring. Oh my God, it's so boring. Like, it's really not boring. There's a loop and some turns and some whippiness and the cool ass corkscrew, but it was so fucking rough, dude. We got off saying never. I'm never riding that again in my entire life. Like, it's not worth it. It was painful as hell. After Patriot, it's fucking time, dude. It's time for Railblazer, the park's RMC Raptor single rail coaster, dude. One of the prototypes, so sick, man. I've ridden this before. It's out of control. It is one of the most intense roller coasters the human body can experience. Just rapid fire, like you can't breathe the whole time. The ride's trying to kill you the whole way through. I was a little nervous going into it because I ride Wonder Woman at Magic Mountain pretty often, and that, since it has opened, has gotten significantly rougher than its earlier days. And Railblazer is an older version of that ride, so I was like, oh fuck, is it going to be like really, really rough? I've also heard like Wonder Woman at Fiesta Texas is also gotten pretty rough, so I was a little worried. I was like, is this going to suck? We'll see, dude. Getting in line was definitely longer, which I expected because of the terrible capacity. But you know what? We're here. We're gonna do it. Let's go for it. I was timing some of the dispatches. The dispatches were so bad, dude. They were sending trains on average like every 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes, and they were not filling every single seat. The yellow train, the front row, was donezo for the day. It was blocked off. It was such a slow-moving line. It was painful. But it's okay. We're still excited. Ready to go. Ready to ride Railblazer, dude. My girlfriend loves Railblazer. She loves the single rails. Wonder Woman might be her favorite coaster of all time, and she also loves the fuck out of Railblazer. So, both very excited. I think we ended up waiting probably 40 minutes for Railblazer, which is pretty wild considering the other two coasters we did were pretty much walk-on. I got row 5 right in the middle of the train. I know back row is definitely the most intense. I've done it before. I've done front row. We were just trying to get on, dude. Sat down, the dispatch, hell yeah. Going up the lift, hell yeah, dude. I'm excited. I like the little like pre-drop. It's just like teasing you, and then it just barely makes it over the regular drop. I wonder, does anyone know if it's ever valleyed there? Because I feel like it has to have valleyed there. It's like so close every single time. Let me know. I don't know. Is that like an issue with these ones? Whatever. Dude, that first drop is fucking crazy, dude. Proper bonkers ejector airtime. Pretty much any seat. Like back, of course, it's going to be more. But even in the middle of the train, you're out. You're flying out, and it feels crazy, dude. It is terrifying. Up into the dive loop, dude, and the way the dive loop is shaped, it's like all fucked up and wonky. So like you get crazy airtime into the dive loop, and then it's like it just rotates around you, and then you just dive down. It is crazy, man. That is one of the most bizarre elements on any coaster I've ever felt, I think. You fly up into that crazy fucked up S hill. Dude, that hill it's like stupid. Like when you're waiting in line and you see the train going over that, it's like, dude, it's going way too fast. And it feels that way on ride. Like when you see the train going around the track from off-ride and you're like, dude, that thing looks like it's running way too fast. It's because it fucking is. I think that shit could run significantly slower and it would still be crazy. God damn. You are just being fucking thrown around like crazy. I don't even know how to explain the sensations. Like, unlike anything else, like you ever been just so shocked and flabbergasted at something that like your butthole just like it just like tightens up, dude. You're just like clenching that shit as hard as you can. That's what Railblazer does to you. I swear, like fear, you're not even scared anymore. It's just pure survival. The classic butthole clench for survival. You fly up, and this is the only section of the ride where you can kind of breathe. The little S-turn, and then up crazy-ass airtime down, dude. And then you do that little cutback, which is sick, and it's like whippy. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, the cutback is just like right, left, and you can feel your torso move with it. And then you do that little corkscrew, which is like the only semi-floaty moment on the ride, which is kind of cool because like the whole time the ride's trying to fucking kill you, and then it's like, oh, a little float, woo, nice. And then you go into this crazy ass turnaround, which is so forceful with the positive G's. Like it was a lot. I wonder how much you're pulling on that, because it is by far more intense than the one that's on Wonder Woman at Magic Mountain. And then just pop up into the brake run. Then you rode Railblazer, dude. It is really short. That is the only con. Actually, no, there's two cons. The first con is the capacity. Second is how short it is. The thing that sucks is that, like, oh, if it's a short ride, it's like, oh, let's just go ride again. But the capacity is so bad that it's like, oh my God, I gotta wait like another 40 minutes for this 30-second ride. However, it still kicks ass, dude. And I love the rocks and like the water that's there. It's funny, when we're in line, my girlfriend and I were like looking at the water, and we're like, dude, I wonder if they've even touched this since it opened. It looked murky as hell. Like there's fucking the new COVID strain is being born in that fucking water, dude. There was also like someone's phone that was in there that's also definitely been in there for years. Overall though, I love Railblazer. It's sick, man. It's so cool. It's like, it's fucked. It's so fucked. The intensity, it's so fucked, dude. Absolutely one of the most intense roller coasters that I've ever ridden in my life. It's cool too, because it's tiny. And it is such a tiny plot of land. Size doesn't matter, it's how you use it. That's what they've all told me, at least. I also fuck with like the motorbike trains or ATV trains, whatever. They're sick. It's almost like how did they allow this ride to be created? It's so fucked up. It's so bonkers. It's so crazy. Railblazer really tests the limit. It's finding the limit of how much the human body can take. I'm happy to report that it was extremely smooth, dude. Way smoother than Wonder Woman ever was. It was so smooth, dude. Wonder Woman, I feel like you feel every little like track piece where it's bolted together, welded together, whatever. None of that on Railblazer. It was butter smooth, dude. Amazing. That's very good to see. Where do you think Railblazer is going to get moved when this park closes? I don't know. My girlfriend and I are always like, dude, bring that shit to Knott's. Like, fuck Pony Express. Railblazer. It's orange already. It'll fit into Ghost Town. And plop that shit right in there, dude. You got some shit that it's unique and there's nothing like it in the park, and it'll be great. Dude, just like fucking make Coast Rider explode and go away. Railblazer, paint it red, dude. Then it's like, oh, dude, fucking, you got ATV lifeguards on the beach. Lifeguard the ride. I love Railblazer. So sick. Next up, my girlfriend, she wanted to go do her own thing. So that means I'm going to go do my own thing. Demon, the park's aero looping coaster, dude. OG, old. 1976, dude. That's so cool that they got this steel roller coaster from the 70s still in operation. Last time I rode it, like I said, it was rough. Jolty, bad. My girlfriend, yeah, her body and arrow loopers do not get along because she's very short, so headbang city for her. Whereas for me, it's usually not too bad. Like, I love Viper at Magic Mountain. Excited to try Demon out again, dude. Went up into the station, pretty much a walk-on, so sick. I love the ultra deep voice they have explaining all the safety shit. It's very fun, very, very charming. I love shit like that, dude. Like, I like it when parks aren't afraid to be like goofy as fuck. Like, I love it when shit's just goofy as fuck. Like, we're here to just have a fun time. Like, make everything goofy as fuck, dude. Boarded that shit, went in like the, I don't know, towards the back. I think like third to last row, second to last row, fourth to last, something like that. I don't remember. All good. Going to the, dropping a little tunnel, fun. Lift hill, arrow lift hill noise is goated. It's the best one, dude. Best lift hill noise, absolutely. That shit like tickles my brain, especially when you're off ride. It's just like, oh, everything's just clanking around, dude. It's just clanking, and I love the clanking around. Little drops chill, you know, it's fine. You're going down, you're getting speed. Loops, dude, the loops are intense. The arrow teardrop shaped loops are always amazing. They're so crazy. It's like really intense, and then in the back you get like just whipped through that shit, and it gets your tummy. You know that tummy feeling? Your tummy is just like going ooh, 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 like that. Yeah, dude, you get that on those loops, and it's sick. Loop, and then a second loop, same shit. And then after that second loop, you're like kind of a little fucked up because it's a lot and it's intense and it's a lot of positive G's. So when you go to that black tunnel, it's like, oh my God, did I just black out, or is it just dark in here? I don't know. And then you go through that, and then the demon noise plays, and it's really cool, and the lights, and it's really cool. And then you go up, get a little second to chill out, do a little left turn, and you drop into the double corkscrews. You go through the demon's mouth, dude. Kinky. And like there's like that tooth there, and it looks like it's gonna hit your head. It's really cool, dude. Double corkscrew, classic arrow shit, really floaty, fun. You do this little helix, and this helix is definitely the roughest part of the ride, jankiest for sure. Last time I rode it, I remember that's when I was banging my head and my collarbones a lot. And then you're done. Then you just rode Demon, dude. I'm happy to say it was nowhere near as rough as I remembered it. It was very fun, very enjoyable. I loved it. It has so much like charm and character with all the demon shit. Like, it adds so much to it. Like, if they didn't have the tunnels and like the noises and the lights and like the head that you go through and the corkscrews, it would be a significantly weaker ride, in my opinion. I think it's definitely worth it, dude. And it's a bummer that the park's closing, and it's probably just going to get scrapped, which sucks. I know they have the other one in Chicago, but you know, it's just a bummer when an old Aero classic gets scrapped. Demon was sick. I loved it, man. It's like a classic loop-de-loop coaster. Like, you know, when people are like, oh, dude, it's got loop-de-loops. Like, dude, Demon's got fucking loop-de-loops, dude. Also, like, the front of the train, it goes so hard. It goes so fucking hard, dude. It's so sick. I love that shit. After Demon, I was gonna do it again, and I'm honestly, like, I really regret not doing it again, but my girlfriend texted me. She's like, oh, I'm gonna come and meet up with you, and I was gonna go do the drop tower. Why was I gonna do the drop tower? Because I'm trying to overcome my fear of drop towers. I fucking hate them so much. They scare the shit out of me. Since trying to overcome my fear, I've done Dr. Doom's Fearfall at Islands of Adventure, and I've done Falcon's Fury at Busch Gardens, Tampa. I'm like, dude, it can't be worse than Falcon's Fury. Like, cannot be worse. It can't. So I'm going to do it. I know she doesn't want to do it, and I'm definitely not going to make her do it. So this is my chance. It's my chance to go try it out. Walked right on, which is good because I don't have any extra time to freak the fuck out or anything. It was just me and this one little kid. He was probably like 10 or 11, and I was talking to him. I was like, dude, have you done this before? And he's like, yeah. It is a really good view at the top. He like wasn't phased. I was like, oh my God, I'm like shitting my pants, and this kid's not scared at all. That's amazing. I wish I was like you. Went up, and it absolutely was a great view. I got the one that was facing the 49ers stadium. Fuck the 49ers, go Bengals. But it was still pretty cool, dude. Went up there, and the one thing that I really appreciated was that the person got on the loudspeaker and counted down the drop for us. So that was nice. I was ready for it. The drop itself was fucked up, dude. I was flying out of my seat the whole way down. Like I couldn't breathe. It was like I was stuck. It was like some Darth Vader shit where I couldn't breathe and I'm just stuck there, or like Frozone, or like in The Incredibles, like what is 0 point energy, and they're just kind of fucked and they're sitting there and they can't move. Like that's what it was like going down, and I didn't like it. I didn't like that sensation. Didn't like it. Fucking terrifying, dude. Fuck the drop tower, called Drop Tower at California's Great America. I'm still trying to do it though. I'm still trying to overcome my fear. I'm still gonna keep doing it. Honestly, if I went back, I'd probably do it again. I'm trying to get better, dude. I was gonna do Psycho Mouse, Arrow Mouse, and it's amazing. I've done it before. Didn't do it because the line was long as fuck, and we were running out of time. We wanted to do shit that we both really wanted to do, so skipped it. Sorry. Psycho Mouse probably is the best wild mouse I've done, other than that one spinning wild mouse I did in Costa Rica. My girlfriend was like, okay, I'm at Eagle's Flight. Let's meet at Eagle's Flight. And I was like, okay. And then I went, I had passed by this flat ride that's called Flying Eagles. So I was like, oh, Eagle, that's what she's talking about, Flying Eagles. So I went to Flying Eagles. I was like, I'm here. And she's like, I don't see you. I'm by this. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I went to the back, and she was actually talking about the Sky Ride. I guess the Sky Ride's called Eagle's Flight. It's called two different things at each entrance. In the back of the park, it's called Eagle's Flight. In the front of the park, it's called Delta Flyer. So, confusing. Whatever. We finally met up. She was getting some nachos, just chips with cheese and jalapenos. Goated, dude. Amazing. Then we were kind of walking. We're like, oh, let's do Flight Deck. And then she saw Tiki Twirl, the park Zamperla, what is that, disco. And she's like, I really want to do that, and because the past couple times we've come, it's never been open. She's always wanted to do it because she loves spinny flat rides like that, and it was finally open. So fuck yeah, we're gonna go do it. This ended up being the worst line of the day, dude. I swear, I don't know what they were doing. If they were training someone, the first 3 dispatches took 10 minutes each. It was fucking rough, dude. Probably ended up waiting 50 minutes for it, which, like, in hindsight, we wouldn't have done it, but it was kind of like, you know what, fuck it, she really wants to ride it, all good, we're gonna ride it. And it was fun. This was the first time I'd ever ridden a Zamperla disco. I really enjoyed it, dude. Just like little floater airtime and spinny and like some speed. It's a weird feeling because you're like straddling the thing, but it was cool. I think it's fun. I think it's worth a ride for sure, dude. After that, then we hit up the Sky Ride, get to the other side of the park. I love a good Sky Ride, dude. And this park is awesome. Like straight up back of the park to the front of the park. And you get some pretty cool views. You can see pretty much every single ride. And yeah, we did it almost like right at sunset, and it was sick. Loved it. Time for Flight Deck. The park's B&M inverted coaster, dude. If I'm not mistaken, this is the first custom layout B&M invert ever. Because they just had the Batman clones, and now we got this one. I've always loved this coaster. I remember the first time I rode it when I was a freshman in high school. I remember like, what the fuck, dude? This was the first invert I had ridden besides Silver Bullet, so it blew my mind. And I remember just lapping it with my friends so many times, and it was so sick. Got in line. It's dope. You know, this is one of the Paramount rides, so there's like some pretty good theming in the queue there, like aircraft carrier shit. It used to be called Top Gun, so you know that's what it was themed to, and then Flight Deck, whatever. Cool little queue there. Go up into the station. It's not covered. Whatever. California, chillin'. This is also the only invert I know of in the country that doesn't have 8 rows. It's only 7. Correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm missing any. I could just be stupid. Got back row, dude. B&M invert back row is always a good time. It's like we can't go wrong right now. Up the lift hill, dude. Dude, that first drop in the back row is easily the most fucked up and crazy first drop on a B&M invert I have ever felt in my entire life. It's not a complete, 180. You're just doing like a 90-degree turn to the left. I don't know whatever it is, like the profiling. It is crazy, dude. You are fucking flying out of your seat down that thing in the back row. It was amazing. We couldn't believe it. And I think it was because there was the pre-drop there. Because you do the pre-drop, then the actual drop, and then in the back row on that one, for some reason, you just get yanked over all of it. And it's crazy, dude. It's just, you're flying around your seat the whole way. fly into the vertical loop, sick. Same as any other loop on a B&M invert, back row, whipped over that shit. Immediate, just right turn, whip into the crazy ass helix. So forceful, dude. Seeing stars. Then you go down into the 0G roll that's like right over the entrance of the ride, which is so sick. It's such a cool thing to have right there over the entrance. Whippy as hell, dude. Just like any other 0G roll. This one's like tiny. It's like a little fun size 0G roll. Whip out of that shit, go over the station, a little chance to breathe, a little S turn. Dude, and then you dive down into this shit, dude. This fucking shit at the end of the ride is insane. The corkscrew helix combo that exists on Flight Deck, it is so unbelievably fucked up, dude. It is not like the one on Silver Bullet, because Silver Bullet has the corkscrew helix combo over the water too. But Flight Decks, dude, the fucking corkscrew is all wonky as hell, so you like fly up into it, and it's like an old B&M, so it's like snap, right? Double snap. Then you get snapped over that shit, and then but the like down, like you go up, and then when you come down after it, it's bigger. So like you go up, and then you go another 10 feet down or something. You absolutely feel that shit, and then the train straightens out after the corkscrew, and then whips you again to the left into the helix. Silver Bullets is just like nice and it's smooth and just like wee, and then into the helix, and it flows really nicely, right? Flight Deck, it's like snap. Holy shit, dude. In the back row on that shit, it is fucking crazy. I think that right there is my favorite moment on any B&M invert I've ever done, dude. I think it's more jarring, more fucked up than the Batwing on Montu. Like, the Batwing's more forceful, but this, it is just, the whippiness is insane, man. You can't see where you're going in the back, too, because you have all the seats in front of you, so you just don't know what's coming, and it just gets your ass. It's also so smooth. Like, it's whippy as hell, and it's like beating the shit out of you, but in such a good way. Like, zero headbanging whatsoever. Like, oh my gosh, dude. Fucking crazy. So good. Unbelievable. Like, I still can't believe that shit. It's like the ride is like body slamming you into each direction. What an unbelievable ending to a ride, dude. It's like whip and airtime and pinned to the side of your seat on the corkscrew, and then it all straightens out, and then the whip left yeets your ass into the helix, and the helix is so forceful with the positive G's, dude. Like, that is some fighter jet shit. That's absolutely some fighter jet shit, dude. If that's what they were going for when they built it as Top Gun, they nailed it, dude. And it all happens like over the water. You're just like skeeting over that shit. Immediately back around. Went up into the station, dude. Another back row ride? Yes, obviously. Fucking sick, man. The whole ride, too. The whole ride is so smooth. Like, it's smoother than Silver Bullet. It's running pretty much as good as Montu is running right now. Glass smooth, zero headbanging, zero rattle. Like, I hope they relocate this shit. I hope they don't scrap it, because it's incredible. It feels like a brand new state-of-the-art ride. I also fuck with the trains now that the restraints are like red and yellow. It's pretty cool. Also, let me know if you've written this. This B&M invert feels smaller, like tighter. Like the restraints feel tighter than any of the other ones that I have done. All the other ones feel pretty much the same. Like, I have the same amount of clicks with the seatbelt, whatever. This one, it has always felt the tightest to me. Yeah, man. Another back row ride, just so good, man. Holy shit, it's so fucking good. Like, there needs to be more respect put on the Flight Deck, dude. It deserves all the respect in the coaster world. I think the only gripe that people have with it, which I think is, kind of valid, is that it's pretty short. It is short, but you don't feel like you're shortchanged from when you hit the brakes. Like, you had a full experience, and your heart is pounding. Like, it's fucked. It's amazing. Back around again. This time we want to do a front row ride. Wanted to see the difference. Front row on B&M inverts is always fun because you have an awesome view. There's nothing in front of you, which is sick. The back row, definitely king. Definitely better on that ride. If you can only do one thing, do the back. If you want the most intense experience, do the back. The front is sick because you see everything, but the back, the whippiness, everything is so fucked. It's so good, dude. I don't know what to say. Amazing shit. And it has great capacity because it's a B&M coaster, dude. We went on flight deck 3 times in less time than we rode Railblazer once. Damn, dude. It's so good. I don't know what more to say, dude. I love it. After that, we had to get out of there. It wasn't park closed yet, but we wanted to go hang out with family. So that's what we did. Peaced out, went to the San Jose staple, La Victoria Taqueria. Orange sauce, amazing. Let me know your La Vic's order if you've ever been, dude. That was it. That was our day at California's Great America. And then I never went back ever again. No, I'm just kidding. Next day, dude, I had like an hour. And I was exhausted, and it was like, okay, I could either use this hour to take a nap and recharge, or I can go back. Of course I go back. What the fuck? Of course, this is who I am, okay? This is what I do. This is me. That's what I did. I went back. I honestly, my thoughts about Gold Striker, I felt like we're still up in the air in my head. I needed more rides. on it to get my full opinion. So that was the main reason I was going. If I could squeeze in some more, then that's what I would do. I went to a gas station and got this Monster. I don't drink Monster. I don't know why I got it. It ended up like fucking me over, and I didn't sleep all night. It's okay. It was good though. It was good. Immediately Gold Striker when I got there. Went to Gold Striker. It was pretty much a walk on, dude. Was gonna go towards the back this time. That's what we're doing. I'm alone. This is analyzation hours type shit. That's what we're doing. Strapped in, all good. It was fucking rough, dude. It's fucking rough, dude. It was so rough. Back row, those 2 S turns that they have, man, it's too much. It's too much. I'm sorry. It's just for me, it's too rough to really be enjoyable in those back rows. Went around, got a row 5 ride. It's like, okay, we're doing middle. I haven't even done middle yet. That's what we're doing. Same shit. So unbearably rough, dude. After like the first drop and those first turns and that speed hill and that like little airtime pop up there, those are all fine, but pretty much everything else after it's bone rattling, it's brain shaking, fucking spine shattering, not good. Pain. Then I did row 1. Row 1's sick, man. If you're going to do Gold Striker, go do row 1. It's by far the most enjoyable experience, I think. If you like getting your ass beat, sit towards the back. Maybe I'm just being a little wiener boy and I can't handle it. I don't know. Let me know your experiences with Gold Striker in recent years. Row 1 was fun, man. Thrown in at all the airtime hills, crazy airtime. Like I said, like if you have the lap bar, if you have some room, dude, you're getting thrown around that shit. Like, you have a little square of space that your body can kind of exist within the train, and you're hitting every single square inch of that space the whole time. Just left, right, up, down, tossed around. It's a blast. An amazing layout, dude. Like I said before, like zero wasted space. Nothing is dead. No dead moments in the entire ride. The only dead spots on the ride are the lift hill and the brake run, dude. Everything is just so good. Airtime, left, right, dude. Laterals, craziness. I think if that ride was just a little bit less rough, like honestly, if they just retracked those 2 S-turn sections that I'm talking about, if they just did that, then it would be one of my favorite roller coasters of all time. Absolutely. It's just those 2 parts are so rough and so jarring. It like takes me out of it, you know, like I'm having fun and like it's rough, but like it's fine, you know, like the roughness of the rest of the coaster is fine for me, but those 2 parts are just so bad. Concerning. And I wouldn't be surprised if like people rode that ride and didn't want to ride anything for the rest of the day. Like I could see someone who like rides that as their first coaster of the day or their first coaster in general, and they're like, oh wow, I hate roller coasters. That sucks. I never want to do that ever again. And like I said before, pretty much every time I hit the brake run in not the front row, everyone in the train was just like, oh my God, that was rough. Jesus, that was bad. So at least I know it's not just me. You see, I don't mind roughness on like traditional wooden coasters. Like for example, I rode Giant Dipper down in San Diego earlier this year, and it was rough. Like it was super rough and rickety and janky as hell, and you're getting thrown around the train, and it's not super comfortable, but it's not doing like fucking fighter jet maneuvers like the GCI twisters are. You know what I mean? Like when you're just doing little hills and little turns when it's rough, it's not so bad. But when you are doing Starscream type shit, crazy ass airtime and lateral forces where it's supposed to be wild even when it's smooth, it's different. You know, it's not meant to be that rough, you know, and it's not GCI's fault. It's just the park isn't putting money into it. And I can't really blame the park either because the park's fucking closing. It just sucks that this absolute elite wooden roller coaster got built and it's not being taken care of properly, and it's probably going to go away forever. I think if it wasn't so rough in those two sections, that I absolutely would understand why someone would say they like it more than Ghost Rider. I think for me, I like Ghost Rider more just because I like the layout more. Like I like the style of ride that it is, just like big hills in the structure type of shit, whereas Gold Striker is more just like crazy out of control the whole time. Ghost Rider just has a little more variety, and that's why I like it more. But if someone likes Gold Striker more, I get that. I totally get that. Yeah, man, I'm sorry if you love Gold Striker. It's just like, I don't know, those back rows. It's too much for me. And you can't tell me that it's smooth, dude. If you come here in the fucking comments, you're like, actually, it's smooth. Like, it's not. Maybe it was when it opened, but like, at least in the last, whatever, couple months, like, come on, dude. After Gold Striker, I had some time, obviously going over to Flight Deck to get at least one more ride, dude. Went in, dude, back row. Fuck yes, man. More Flight Deck. Amazing again. So good. I love the shit out of Flight Deck so much. Then that was it. That was my day. Or I guess my 2 days. Day in a fifth of a day at California's Great America. It's a really cool park, man. It sucks that it's closing down. It sucks so bad. It sucks even more that it's closing down for more bullshit tech bros to come move in and live in overpriced apartment buildings. It's a bummer. It's a huge bummer. This place has been here for a long time. It's a part of, if you grew up in the Bay Area, like you probably went here a bunch. It sucks, man. And it's home to a lot of really good shit. Like I said, Gold Striker, sick, dude. Flight Deck, unbelievably sick. Demon is sick. Psycho Mouse is sick. Railblazer, dude, elite. Such a bummer. Operations for the days, whatever. It was fine. The park was dead, so it wasn't terrible. Honestly, dude, the employees were dogging it so hard, like so slow. Holy shit, man. Like some of the slowest moving employees I've ever seen in my life at any park. But for real though, I can't really blame them, dude. They're only open on like weekends or something, and they're working at a place that's closing down. Like they announced to the public that it's closing. I can't blame them for not giving a shit. Railblazer operations were so bad, dude. Like I think if you're getting there early, you should go there first because it's going to be the worst line of the day for sure. Get a bunch of laps on it and then get the fuck out of there for sure. Everything was running multiple trains though. Can't be mad. Demon, 2 trains. Gold Striker, 2 trains. Railblazer, 2 trains. Flight Deck, 2 trains. Yeah, all good. The vibe of the park is good. Like it's very clean. It's presented well. There's flowers and plants and trees. The one thing that's funny is that like they play the same like 10-song playlist over and over and over again all day, and I don't think they've changed it since I was there 2 years ago. It's funny you hear like that Shania Twain song, like, oh shit, Shania's back on. Probably heard that song 5 times when I was there, which is fine. It's just, I don't know, it's funny. I just realized this entire video I didn't talk about Grizzly. I've been on it before and I'm good. I don't have to do it again. It's not my thing. I think it's kind of boring. Rides for the day, including, or I guess both days. Rides for both days. We got 5 on Gold Striker, 1 on Patriot, 1 on Railblazer, 1 on Drop Tower, 1 on Demon, 1 on Tiki Twirl, and 4 on Flight Deck. Park rankings. Number 7, we got Patriot, the B&M floorless. Terrible, rough, unenjoyable, bad. 6, Drop Tower. Scared the shit out of me. I'm sure a lot of people love it. I hate it because it's scary. Fuck. 5, Tiki Twirl. It was fun. Super fun. I think it's worth a ride if the line isn't terrible. 4, we got Demon. Absolute classic. Dripping with charm and just like goofiness. It's fun. I loved it, man. 4 inversions, intense, cool. 3, we got Gold Striker. This is only because of those front row rides. Even though those back row rides were insanely rough, like, I gotta put some respect on it for how insane the layout is, how relentless it is the whole way through, dude. Gold Striker is sick as fuck. I just wish it was those 2 sections, man. If those were smoother, it would be elite. But it just takes me out of it. 2, we got Railblazer. This would have been my number 1 2 years ago. I don't know why it's dropped so much. I think it's because it's so short. Maybe it's because I've experienced other things. It's still fucking sick. The forces are insane on that thing, dude. Smooth. Awesome ride. Number 1, we got Flight Deck, dude. The B&M invert. Fucking unbelievable ride, dude. That last moment, the corkscrew over the helix over the water, so good. Incredible, man. I know Gold Striker and Railblazer are definitely like better rides, more forceful in every way. I don't know what it was. I was having so much fun on Flight Deck, dude. Holy shit. So much fun. Honestly, since Gold Striker was so different in the different rows, we're gonna change up the ranking. So here's what the ranking would be like for the different row experiences with Gold Striker. Front row is easy number 1 in the park for me. Back row, dude, going right above Drop Tower because Drop Tower is fucking terrifying. Hell yeah, man. Go to Great America while you can. California's Great America while you can before it closes. There's some really awesome shit there to ride. If you're an enthusiast, you got to go check it out. Go get your own opinion on Gold Striker. Don't listen to me. Go ride Flight Deck in the back row, dude. Go ride Railblazer in the back row. You're going to have a great day. It's going to be sick, man. I promise you. Overall, super fun 2 days there. Good shit. I love roller coasters, dude. Thank you for all your support on the channel. I love you so much. You have no idea. I love Alan Schilke, and I love old B&M inverted coasters. Thank you for hanging out. Shout out Marcus. Shout out La Vix. Shout out Orange Sauce. Shout out La Villa. Real Bay shit. I love you. Goodbye.